Hello YouTube, Shadow Hero 90 here. This is a new series I'm going to be doing called Sexism in Movies and TV. You see, the reason I do this is not because there's just sexism in the shows that I watch, but a lot of fictional characters kids see as role models and want to grow up to be like them. And although I don't really have a list of actual jerks, well, every boy needs a good role model. And this is really more of a list of fictional jerks that, without a good role model, well, a lot of young boys could grow up to be just like. And since we don't want any of, well, not just American youth, but the children of any country or gender to grow up to be like, well, real live versions of the jerks on that list, that's why I'm doing this series and essentially pointing out double standards, hypocrisy, and how many TV shows and movies have degenerated into piles of misandric garbage. Note, I do like certain shows. I like most of the shows on this list, and it's not so much as a criticism. Well, it kind of is, but there are parts where these shows need to be improved. Okay, brief summary of the episode. It touches on Prohyas' obsession, which is almost an addiction, to slug burger, how it's not healthy. Okay, in this episode of Sexism in Movies and TV, I'll be tackling Cartoon Network's latest hit, mightymagiswords. Okay, I know they're trying to make mightymagiswords into the next Adventure Time, because that shit's being cancelled this year, and don't worry. I've got episodes on that show planned because they hate men. Someone stole all of Hoppus's vegetable magiswords for some unknown reason, and he hires the two heroes, Prohyas and Vambre, to help him find out who's been stealing them. And this is basically where the episode could have been good. Halfway throughout the episode, Hoppus and Vambre start talking about eating, and Hoppus tells Prohyas that he needs to eat more vegetables. Vambre finds out that Prohyas has basically gone mental and was the one stealing the magiswords. Now, since the fact that it was established in the episode that Hoppus has trust issues, this actually could have been good. Have it that revealed that someone else was the one stealing Hoppus's vegetable magiswords. Throw in the talk he had with Prohyas, have Prohyas eat healthier, have Hoppus learn to trust others, and this episode would have been good instead of the misandric piece of shit that it is. And I'm not saying this because Prohyas' stomach came to life and, he starts stealing vegetable magiswords. Prohyas and Vambre knock out the rabbit guy, and basically Prohyas does get away with committing an act of theft, but this scene, they literally portray Prohyas as such an immature retard that that Vambre literally has to put him in a high chair and feed him like a baby. Am I the only one who thinks this is insulting to men? Especially since earlier in this episode, I gave an actual storyline, alternate ending to this episode that actually would have been better than this. And don't worry, after this I'm going to air a schedule for next season's episode, for sexism in movies and TV season 2, the schedule.